Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, or if you're new here then welcome. My name is Eve. I post all sorts of makeup and beauty related videos, so if that's something that you like then please do subscribe. But today's video is I'm finally filming with the Beauty Bay by Jade palette. I did get this in a few days ago, but honestly my life has been so busy I'm finally getting a chance to get it out for you guys. I do apologise that it's taken me so long. But this is what the outside packaging looks like. I think it's kind of like astrology themed. And this is what the inside looks like, so it's good that they've done it like the box, unlike the Age of Opulence, which was totally different. But this was a palette that online, it didn't really grab my attention, but in person it's actually really pretty. And you will notice I have had my hair done, so it's a bit different, so I will try and make it look nice at the end. Let me know what you think of it. Big change. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. I have touched some of those shimmers because I couldn't not. They look absolutely stunning. It's got a nice range of colours. The colour story isn't amazing to me. It just seems a bit like a wee bit of everything, but nonetheless it is a really pretty palette, and I can see myself using this. And wait till you see this colour. Like, some of the shimmers in here are unbelievable, but Beauty Bay formula, shimmer formula is amazing. So sometimes their collab palettes aren't quite as good as their normal palettes, but the shimmers in here at the very least do look quite good. Now I'm not going to swatch the whole palette just because it is a big palette and it would take forever and I don't have all day, but I will just swatch some of the mattes quickly. Let's do the black. Okay, so they look decently pigmented. The black, it'll be fine. So yeah, I am going to go and prime my eyes with MAC Paint Pot because that never lets me down, and then we'll come back and we'll figure out what kind of look to do. Okay, if my eyes looking a bit red, I have just tried to do a look and it didn't work out, but that's fine, that's makeup, it doesn't always work out, it doesn't mean there's anything bad in the palette. But I do want to try and stick with the concept of what I was doing, so I wanted to take some of the warm tones in the crease and then put that kind of pale blue shimmer on the lid, so we will try again. So the initial colour that I'd used was this one, but it just doesn't seem to be working with the oranges, so I'm going to go in with this red instead and see if that's looking any better. So I'm just going to take that in a pencil brush and I'm going to just pop this through. That's coming out quite pink as well. Maybe it's just my skin tone. Right, and I will be cutting that out, so let's not worry about that. And then I'm going to go in with this lighter orange here. And that's a nice colour. I love kind of sunsetty colours. I did a sunset eye with the Sample Beauty Blooming Lovely palette and I loved it. I will link that video down below if you like. It was an all matte eye and it was really pretty if I do see it all myself. And those two colours are alright together. Okay, and I'm wondering if now that I've got that other red down, whether I can go back into this colour in the corner and see if it'll work a bit better, because I do want a wee bit more depth. You see what I mean? It's just quite a funny kind of muddyish colour, but that's fine. I'm going with the first red. Yeah, I find that darker one maybe slightly tricky to blend, but it's fine. And then with the orange. I'm actually going to take this slightly further down. Might need to clean up here in a bit, but I'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, so that's the kind of baseline. I know it looks ridiculous right now, but I'm hoping it'll come together. So I'm going to cut my crease with my cut crease canvas and then we'll come back. Okay, so this is where we're at with the crease cut. I think it might be going somewhere. I hope that I continue to make it look okay. So we're going in with this blue in the middle, right down here, the matte blue, and I'm going to use just like a wee brush. I'm going to use this on the kind of outer corner to kind of join up and kind of down along this lash line. Now I do have hooded eyes, which is pretty obvious. So this step will look different on everyone. I'm just going to use that as a kind of liner almost. Okay, and then let's go in with the shimmer. So I'm going to use the two blue shimmers. I'm just going to use a wee cotton bud just to remove some of that which transferred. Right, so let's take the shimmer right here, which is absolutely stunning. And what is the name of it? It's called Crystal Clear. I'll try it on a brush first. Using my finger first, and I don't mind going over that blue that I put down as a liner because I will go back over that. And look at that colour. Is that not one of the most beautiful colours you've ever seen? Honestly, like, I trust Beauty Bay like so much when it comes to eyeshadows. Like, they made a bit of a kind of mistake with the Nikki Tutorials one, because that one in my opinion wasn't the best, although some people definitely did enjoy it. In my opinion it wasn't all that, but like all their other palettes I have got, I think every single one of their kind of smaller palettes, like the bigger palettes, the older ones I've not got really, but their newer ones are amazing. And then I'm going to go in with this blue down here called Moonlit, which is this one here. I'm going to use that on the kind of outer edge to blend into that blue, matte blue, and that's also gorgeous. And then back in with a lighter one. And then I'm going to take my wee brush and pop some of the matte blue down here. Okay. I'm not mad at that in the slightest. How I'm going to do the other side to match, I don't know, so I will be back in a bit with the rest of my makeup done and we'll do the lower lash line, although I don't really know what I'm meant to do in the lower lash line now, but we'll figure something out. I'll be back in a bit. Right, okay, so down to the lower lash line now. I'm really tempted to put some of those pinks kind of down there, but I don't think I will. I think I will stick with the blues, but there is two blues I haven't tried yet, so we'll give them a go. Okay, so let's try this one here, which is called Northern Star, and it's kind of slightly lighter blue. I might need to go in with that darker one, but we'll see. Where's my mirror? Went. Hello. Does anyone else find that things just disappear when they're doing their makeup? Okay, so only use the mirror and the palette. So that one's just a wee bit brighter. And just to join up here. And then let's take the darker one actually and just try and join these up on the inner corner. To somewhat of a point, not the best point in the world, but it's not bad. And then I don't want to blend that all that much, but I'm just going to blend it out a tiny bit. And what I'm going to use to blend it out is this one called Head in the Clouds. Just a wee touch, like I don't want to blend that out too much because I quite like how it's looking. Like that. I think that's looking quite cool, so I'm going to go off camera, do my liner, lashes, all that, lipstick, and then I'll come back and we'll have a chat about the palette. Okay, so before I zoom out, here is the finished eyes. So I tried to make the hair look nice. I do need to wash it. I washed it on Friday because I was going to film this on Friday, but then I was too tired and totally out of energy. So I didn't, but what do we think of the finished look? I'm pretty proud of myself for this, I'm not going to lie, like, I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty. So let's talk about the palette. Like, obviously I only use certain shades, right, so I can't speak for the whole palette, but I liked all the shades except from this top one, but I might just need to learn to work with it. I will say that the palette is a lot prettier in person than what it looked in the pictures. Like, I did only buy it to review it if I'm being honest, but see now that I've got it in real life, it's actually stunning. Like, it's a really, really nice palette. And look at this yellow. Like, I do like my sunset colours, and that yellow is, honestly, it's so pretty. Wait, and I'll just swatch a couple more. So like, these are some other shimmers, like, honestly they're really, really pretty. Oh, helps if you swatch the right fingers. Like, excuse the terrible job that I've done swatching there, but the shimmers are honestly really, really pretty, but I didn't expect anything less. The mattes that I tried were really good. That blue is so much better than the one that was in the Nikkie Tutorials palette, because that one was patchy and it wasn't good. But yeah, I think it's worth picking up. I think it wasn't even that expensive. I'll leave the price on the screen because I can't actually remember off the top of my head how much it was, and I did have £10 worth of points to spend on Beauty Bay, so I did get it. So yeah, let me know what you think of this look. Let me know what you think of the new hair. I'm loving it. I think it looks so much better than that kind of bleached blonde that I had. It looks way better, I think. If you've not already subscribed, I would love it if you would do so. And also, I should have said this at the start, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. Like, that was my goal for YouTube for the year, and I've hit it in October, and I'm speechless. Like, thank you so much. Like, I cannot believe that anyone would want to subscribe and watch me, but if you aren't already subscribed, I would love it if you would. So thanks for watching, bye.